Hello, welcome to this online course on international economics. My name is Timo Kuosmanen. I'm a professor of economics at the Turku School of Economics at the University of Turku in Finland. And the purpose of this first introductory lesson is to motivate that why the theme of international economics is more topical and relevant than ever before. So in this first figure here I have taken from World Trade Organization or WTO that depicts the evolution of world trade from the year 1950 to the latest year available, 2023. As you can see, there has been massive growth in the world trade measured by this index since the 1950s, and especially this increase in world trade accelerated in the 1990s at the end of the Cold War. We can see also in the recent decades some shocks. We can see after 2008 there was the financial crisis in the USA that led to a global recession short term, but then the world trade recovered fairly quickly after the financial crisis. More recently, we had, of course, the COVID pandemic, which also had some drop in the world trade. But since the pandemic, we have also recovered to record high levels of world trade today. So this kind of indicator can be seen as one of this kind of evidence of globalization and more interconnected world that we live in today. However, there's also signs that perhaps this massive growth doesn't necessarily continue to the at least in the near future. So on this slide, I have a couple of maps and a photo. So which can be seen as signs of increasing protectionism and trend towards deglobalization. If we start from the top left corner, so here is a map of Europe, and we have the member states of the European Union indicated with the blue color, including Finland on the top part of the figure, and then there is Great Britain indicated or United Kingdom indicated with yellow color. And obviously, this map refers to the recent Brexit. So there was a referendum in the United Kingdom where people voted to leave the EU. And of course, the EU has been promoting free movement of goods and services between member states, but also free movement of labor. And for the British voters, I think the free movement of labor was the main issue why then Britain decided to leave the EU. But anyway, even here in Europe, we have now increasing barriers of trade building up, which didn't exist before. On the top right corner here is also a world map where there's also colors. So here the red color indicates Russia, and this map refers to the recent invasion of Russia to Ukraine. And as a result, the European Union and other Western countries have imposed several sanctions to Russia and Belarus to try to at least limit the Russia's ability to wage war in Ukraine. However, the map also shows that there's also other colors than blue and red. For example, China has been increasing trade with Russia, and then there are also other nations in Asia, Africa, and South America which have not imposed sanctions to Russia. So this also because of this kind of war, There's also additional barriers of trade, which also then influence the world trade. Last but not least, and then on the bottom part of the figure, I included a photo of Donald Trump during his presidential campaign in 2024. So during his campaign, Donald Trump was important point in his campaign was tariffs. And now, as a president-elect, so we now in December 2024, Donald Trump has also indicated that already day one, and as his, of his second term as the U.S. president, he will have a major increase in tariffs, especially tariffs to China, but also to other countries. And currently, there's a lot of fears and debate about how the possible trade war between the USA and China will affect the economy, and also how Europe will also fare in this kind of potential trade war. So there are several signs that this uh, long-term trend of globalization and lowering the barriers of trade has perhaps come to an end or will soon come to an end, and there is increasing tendency towards protectionism. So I would argue that the themes of this course are more relevant and interesting than perhaps ever before in these times. And many of the themes that we cover in the course are also appearing in the news every day. So in the next video lesson, then I will tell a little bit more practical details about the course. See you then. Bye bye.